All righty. Well, one of the reasons I'm in a good mood today is because I have not watched any modern wrestling in the last, well, it's definitely yesterday on the Wednesday night front. I recorded it, didn't watch it because I wasn't in the fucking mood because I've been down and out. I've been looking down in the mouth.
Which is like a shame because I actually think you probably would have enjoyed the AEW episode more than most of the other episodes you've seen of AEW.
Wait a minute. No, I recorded it, and I would have zipped through or watched it this morning, but the first thing when I turn on the Twitter is that Scooby-Doo and Jesus made a guest appearance, and I'm like, well, fuck. All right, never mind. I'll watch it later.
That wasn't on the show, thankfully, I could say, because I didn't know about it until this morning. I'm thinking, well, the experience is going to be interesting today because AEW, by and large, there are still some issues with certain things, had a really good episode with some really good segments. And then I see a picture of Jesus and Scooby-Doo. By the way, apparently Jesus is a belt mark. Who knew? But I see a picture of Jesus and Scooby-Doo in the ring, and I go, oh, fuck, Jim's going to see this.
Well, exactly. So you mean to tell me for once they do a show that I might have liked, but I see a picture of Scooby-Doo and Jesus in their fucking ring, and that runs. Well, maybe there's a lesson learned there. Because I did see some people tweeting saying, well, it was off the TV or whatever the fuck after the fact. And it's still in a goddamn supposed major arena in a fucking major market at a major TV taping for supposedly a major company. And they just pull people in from the crowd dressed as Scooby and Jesus to do whatever the fuck they did. Well, it's just to send the fans home happy. Then put the baby face over in the last match and say thank you. And play Ease On Down the Road like they used to do back in the day at Rupp Arena. Get the fuck out of here. It's time to go. We got to clean this place up. Fuck. They can hit their foot from any angle. They are expert marksmen. A show that I might have even liked. And the news coming out of it on Twitter is Scooby and Jesus was there. That's what these dumb fucks want. They just want silly shit. That's why I think so many of their fans are fucking crazy as a shithouse rat.
Showing up dressed like Scooby.
Well, there you go. Let's make a deal. These people come from all across America, and they do. They ain't all coming from that same town, dressed as they are to play Let's Make a Wrestler. What the fuck?
So you didn't watch that. I have to admit, I did not watch NXT. I have it on the DVR. I don't know if I'm going to watch it because after last week's show, I lost any enthusiasm I had for NXT. I'll give it another shot, but I did not want to watch it last night.
Oh, at this point, zip through it, and because it's like any show at this point, zip through it to find the people who know what they're doing, and that takes about half an hour, and you can watch the 2-hour show. Now, on either side.
Now, on Monday, I watched, or maybe I should say I made the mistake of watching, some of Monday Night Raw. I had it on in the background, so when I saw something interesting happen, I would, take mute off and listen in and find out what was going on. I sent you various clips via email from YouTube of segments from Monday Night Raw. Did you have a chance to see any of those?
Here's the thing, and I guess what we're going to have to just talk about this on the drive-through this weekend because you're browbeating me now like I'm unprepared. When I came in this with a good attitude so we could talk about some fun things and a few cretins along the way, you got to browbeat me because I'm not prepared. I haven't done my homework. You sent me links of stuff that people wanted me to talk about from Raw. However, the feedback I heard from Raw was that Shayna Baszler, instead of making an impact somehow by, I don't know, defeating Becky Lynch in a controversial fashion or whatever the fuck, she fucking goes all Walking Dead on her and fucking sinks her teeth into her neck, bites a chunk out of her flesh, walks around dripping blood, steals an ambulance. Or no, Becky Lynch steals an ambulance. That's what I'm trying to explain. Drives herself to the fucking medical facility, I bet. I don't know, but I bet the words medical facility were used. And then drives the same ambulance back and comes back and does a promo? This is what I'm led to believe happened.
This is what happened. Shayna Baszler, you got to give the WWE credit for creativity. I thought they would have had her debut and give her a big push by making her a badass like she really is and like she's been effectively used in NXT. Instead, they've channeled Barnabas Collins, and now she's doing some Dark Shadow shit on Monday Night Raw. I can't explain. It was so bizarre. It was like, why are they doing this?
Is not the whole idea of having a legitimate former MMA fighter as a threat to have her do and be involved in legitimate shit? What is legitimate about biting the fucking girl's fucking jugular vein out on live television? What is believable about her? I know they're trying to channel Stone Cold. Well, Becky's the, female Stone Cold. He stole an ambulance. At this fucking point, the first thing one of these fucking whiny little bitch journalists, we're going to talk about some of them today, first thing they'll do is see if there was any goddamn police reports of stolen ambulances in the fucking metropolitan area and expose all of that. And then you can't even get to heat by fucking biting a woman's jugular vein out. That doesn't keep her off the rest of the fucking television show. She's got time to get fucking fixed up and make it back.
And by the way,
in the same fucking car.
She didn't even really bite the jugular. It wasn't like Nosferatu style. It was the back of the neck. Like it was so bizarre.
Well, fuck, you can hurt. You can hurt your teeth back there. There's all kinds of fucking spinal shit going on. Sharp bones. Why would you want to bite somebody the back of their fucking neck?
You've never seen so much blood. It was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. And then, by the way, if Becky Lynch recognizes that she needs medical attention, why wouldn't she let them drive her if she was going there anyway? Why steal the ambulance to go to the place they were taking
what about just strong arm the ambulance driver into okay, put a compress on this or I'll break your fucking neck and you drive me to the goddamn... It would have saved her having to fucking pump blood out of her fucking severed artery while she was stopped at all them stoplights because she couldn't figure out how to run the fucking siren. Maybe she was an EMT in a previous fucking job.
And these are your comments without watching it. When do you actually see it?
Well, see, that's for people who might want to watch this shit when they just hear shit like this went on. It's just, well, fucking why? Why am I going to give them my attention and my time to try to fucking buy into this shit if they're going to slap me in the face with it being stupid and phony straight off the bat? That's why I don't, I will watch your Raw clips and I'll watch your star-studded award-winning all the petite wrestling program.
My star.
The one that you're praising so much, and we'll talk about them on a drive-through this week, so I can try to maintain myself in a halfway decent mood today.
Now that I think about it, maybe part of the reason I enjoyed AEW so much was I did make the mistake of watching some Raw this week for the first time in months.
When you grade on the curve, or or just it's what you're used to. When anyway,
there's a Britt Baker promo with Shivani. I cannot wait to hear what you think of it. I cannot wait. In a good way. And I'm saying that in a good way. She's someone who I think in 3 weeks' time has shown a lot of improvement, being natural as a heel on the mic. And her and Shivani's interplay is a lot of fun. So I can't.
Okay, so actually, they're getting it down. Actually, she's done the same interview 3 weeks in a row, but nobody's noticed because she finally did it right. That was an old line. I didn't make that up. Who was it? Said, God damn it, I can't remember, but somebody said, well, goddamn, I've done the same finish in this town 3 times in a row. And the other guy said, that's okay. Nobody will recognize it. It's the first time you did it right.